Hi everyone, this is Jamal Arif. I'm part of the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure team. Today we are going to do a demo of the VPN Connect. This is our safe harbor statement. All right, so I'm logged into my console, and on the home page, we can get to the different components of VPN Connect from the networking tab. So in the networking tab, we have the dynamic routing gateways, the customer premises equipment, and the IPsec connections. So the three major components that we discussed in the last video are available here in the networking tab. If on the home page as well, there is a quick start for a VPN Connect connection. So on the home page, you can see that there is a quick start of create an IPsec VPN connection, which basically helps you create all the different components in a flow manner, so that it's easier to understand and know what different components that you're creating to. So let's go ahead and connect with the networking. So click on the networking solutions. It opens up a flow menu for that. So the first one, you just need to provide a solution name. So for instance, I can say this is for customer A demo. I'm in a demo stick compartment in my tenancy. I can add additional tagging information over here as well. Click on next. So the first thing that it asks you to define is a customer premises equipment. If you don't have a customer premises equipment already defined, you can create a new one in the using this method, or you can also use an existing one. So I'll just do a create a new one. So I provide a name and a public IP address. So that's the actual CPE router's public IP on the customer side. So again, it's just a random IP. So I'll just choose like 1111 and random public IP. So click on next. So in this section, in the IPsec VPN connection section, you have to provide the routing type, whether it's a BGP routing type or a static routing for your tunnels. You also need to provide a specific route which would be added to your VCN subnet route table. So although your BGP is dynamically advertising the routes, you still need to add the route to your VCN subnet route table for your on-premises subnet range that you want the traffic to be routed towards to. So for instance, if your on-premises network is 172.16.0.0/16 and a couple of subnets that you want to route the traffic to, you have to add those routes over here. You can always add additional routes to your VCN subnet route table later on as well. So in the tunnel information, I have just filled out with some basic information already, an example one. So you have the tunnel name, the BGP ASN of customer, the tunnel interface on CPE side on your side, and the tunnel interface IP on Oracle side, and similarly the second tunnel information as well. And you also have to provide whether you are going to provide the shared secret key or it is automatically generated by the service. So click on next. Here we are selecting the virtual cloud network details. So the VCN name and the CIDR block of your VCN. You can also see that what are the details that are automatically created in this CIDR block. So you can see that there is internet gateway, the route table, what are the different security lists which are created, and all the details on dynamic routing gateway. I have an existing dynamic routing gateway I can choose from here. If I need to create a new dynamic routing gateway, I can provide the details in here as well. Once the VCN and the DRG details are added, from there onwards, I can set up alarms on the VCX tunnels using the monitoring service. So I can by default allow and set up the tunnels alarms as well. For now, I'll just turn them off. Go to the review section. So on the review, I can review the details of basic information, the CPE device, the IPsec tunnel information, the VCN information, and the monitorings. And then click on create solution. So you can see that the flow, basically the VPN Connect flow, basically goes through 6 different steps, and helps you to create a VPN connection and get a know-how of what are the different components which are required as part of the setting of the VPN connection on OCI. That's all from this video. Thank you for joining.